You guys ever wish that you could find that one song that's epic that still uses easy chords? You found it. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, today we're going to be open without a capo. We're going to keep it beginner friendly, which means we won't be teaching that intro lick. But instead, I'm going to show you how to play the chords through that intro that would be underneath that lick. The chords we're going to need for the intro are going to be an A, an E, a G, and then a D. And you're going to play that through 2 times, and you're going to do it with 2 downstrokes on each chord like this. Now it is a little different on that G because you actually almost get 3 in. Change into that D and kind of hop into that. And you do want to kind of kill those strings in between. I just use my palm to mute it. All right, we are up to the strumming, and the strumming, there's going to be a little bit of differences between sections, guys. So the strumming on the intro, we've already talked about, just those downstrokes. But then the verse strumming, you can take a choice on how you want to do this. I actually go. Or you can go like this. So all that is 3 downs, then up, down. And then on the pre-chorus, we're going to sound like this. And then you've got the chorus, which is going to be. That D is always going to be that bridging chord that's going to take you guys back to a certain thing. And it kind of hops on there really quickly. All right, so let's go ahead and let's talk about that verse. For the verse, we're using just 3 of the total chords that we have played in the intro. You're going to be doing the A, E, a G, and then back to the A, over and over. So this is how it's going to sound when you put the lyrics with it. Johnny was a schoolboy when he heard his first Beatles song. Love Me Do, I think it was. From there it didn't take him long. Got himself a guitar, used to play it every night. Now he's in a rock and roll outfit and everything's alright. Alright, now you're up to the pre-chorus, and the pre-chorus is just going to be a D to an E twice. Don't you know? But you're going to have to come out of that A pretty quickly, so it's going to be like this. Now he's in a rock and roll outfit, and everything's all right. Don't you know? Don't you know? So that rise is kind of a teaser because it makes you feel like you're getting ready to go into the chorus, but you're not going into the chorus. You're actually going to go right back into another verse, which is exactly like the first, so we can skip over that. But this time when you do the rise, we're going to be going into the chorus. Guys, if you're liking this lesson and you're finding some value in it, do me a favor, hit that like button down there, leave a comment, or consider subscribing. But let's get back to the lesson. All right, here's how we're going to play this iconic chorus. So you're actually going to come off of that last E, off of the rise. And what you're going to be using is you're going to be D to an A, and then back to the D, E. That's the first part of the chorus. So let's go ahead and let's play through that part, and then we'll add on the second part of it. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Don't you know? Don't you know? All right, for part 2, you're going to come off that final E again for the first, like you did in the first section, and then you're going to play D, A, and then single strum on a G, single strum on a D, and then you're going to go into E, D, E. All right, so let me take that from the top of that section 2 and show you what that sounds like. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? And all the Lord will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. All right, Let's go ahead and put all the chorus parts together and play through it. Don't you know that you are a shooting star? Don't you know? Don't you know? Don't you know that you are a shooting star? And all the world will love you just as long as you are a shooting star. From there, we'll play another verse and another chorus. Then it goes into this optional solo section that just screws everything up for an open chord playing song. They're going to go into the solo section and you're going to be playing an F, sharp, E, to a B, and I'm just going to play a B7 here. And you're going to do that 3 times, and then on the final one, the 4th time, you're going to just do F to an E before going into another chorus. You're not going into the next chorus. All right, from there, guys, you're going to play that chorus, and then at the very last chorus, you're actually going to do another verse in there too, but the very last chorus is right before the outro. He just ad-libs and he goes to a D, A, E. So you already know how the chorus goes, and that's exactly what he's going to play, but eventually they'll fade into that where he's just na, 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 and it goes for about 2 minutes at the end of the song. So yeah, this could actually be a shorter song. So he just goes... doesn't jump to that D, just keeps on doing that. All right, bonus tip, guys. This song is actually played with power chords on an electric, so if you want to play on an electric, all you have to do is take your what you're doing up here. So let's just say that let's just take that F. So instead of like making a bar chord, you're just going to put your finger on 2 of 6, and then just simply put your ring finger here on 4 of 5, and you're going to play those 2 strings. And you can do that all the way up here too. Which is all rock and roll. Hey, I hope you guys found some value in that, enjoyed that lesson. I did put another one up here I think would probably be great for you guys. But keep an eye out for the full playthrough on this one. And guys, that's all I have for you today. God bless, take care, and don't forget, practice what you have to so you can play what you want to. See you in the next video.